It's new car day, which means it's the best day. So I went with this, a 1998 Subaru Outback that I found on Facebook for 500 bucks. And that makes it the cheapest white Outback with a manual transmission and Pokemon stickers in the USA. I had a red 97 Outback as my second car in about 2006, and that treated me well. It lasted a long time, and I'm hoping the same for this. In the mid-90s, Subaru was facing declining sales, which they figured were partly due to the exploding sales of SUVs like the Explorer and the Blazer. Since they didn't have the money to develop an entirely new vehicle, Subaru slapped a suspension lift and some two-tone bumpers on their Legacy and had Crocodile Dundee call it the world's first sport utility wagon. And the Subaru Outback was born.
More stability in a turn than a Chevy Blazer.
And it worked. They sold a ton of them, and Subaru North America said it single-handedly saved the company. The 98 Outback is powered by the EJ25 motor, which is a 2.5-liter dual overhead cam H4 configuration, making 165 horsepower, and notorious for blowing head gaskets, which is exactly what happened to my 97. Sold it for like $700 back in 2010, which makes me even more psyched that I got this one for 500 bucks and it's working almost flawlessly. My 97 was an automatic, which also has an electronically controlled all-wheel drive system with a 90-10 front-to-back power distribution. Thankfully, this is a 5-speed standard transmission, and their all-wheel drive system is a 50-50 power distribution front-to-back, controlled by limited slip differentials, which are going to come in super handy with what we have planned for this.
That's my Subaru Outback.
Fun fact, it was known as the Legacy Grand Wagon in Japan, and it was considered a luxury car because over there, if your motor exceeds 2.5 liters, it's out of their classification of a compact car and they're taxed way more. According to Crocodile Dundee, the Outback has as much ground clearance as a Ford Explorer and handles better than a Chevy Blazer. And with Subaru's long tradition of rally racing, this thing is going to be perfect for the event we're entering this weekend. But you're going to have to find out about that in later videos. For now, let's take you on a tour of the Outback. The first thing we notice on the inside of the Outback is how badly it stinks of cigarettes. It's seriously the worst, but thankfully the windows do open. 240,000 miles, that's just getting started for a Subaru. They go to 1 million. Not really. Here's a fun quirk of the Outback. The front seats are cloth, and the back seats are leather. Or maybe it's vinyl. No, that's leather. Oh my God, they're hot. The black leather gets so hot. These side panels are black leather that match the back seats, so I'm guessing that it's these front seats that were replaced for who knows what reason. This is the limited model with the heated seats. We're unsure. We don't think they work. It's summer though, so I don't think we need them. The AC actually works amazing. It schools a bit if you try to use it right away when you turn on the car, but once the car gets warmed up, it works totally fine. The car is actually super clean, especially for 500 bucks. I guess the real reason he sold it that cheap is because it won't pass emissions, but because I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, we don't have emissions, I don't have to worry about it. We did get a pair of hunting gloves, some sick sunglasses. Do I look like I'm going 100 miles an hour and not even moving? Love kills slowly. Sure, you might have bought a cheaper white manual transmission Outback somewhere else, but this one has Pokemon stickers and that really sets it apart. The tires are actually in really great shape. I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be keeping these or not, but they're pretty sick. So one thing I am curious about, this is going to be like a camping off-roading mobile potentially. Can you fold the seats flat and lay down? Oh, these are the burning questions that everyone wants to know. Hey, look at that. That will actually work for camping. That's wild. Everybody's all van life. What about hashtag Outback life? So that's all the hints I'm gonna give you of what we're doing with this car, but I promise it's gonna be really freaking fun. All right, let's go ahead and do a cold start and we'll take it for a drive. Ooh, I almost shut my hand in the door. I stalled it because I thought it was in neutral, but really it was in first and the e-brake was on and I wasn't going anywhere. All right, so I am known as the idiot for a reason. I'm actually really excited about this car. For $500, this is one of the best $500 I could have ever spent. All-wheel drive, stick shift, engine runs, everything works, everything's clean. What more could you really ask for, honestly? So you have a little squeal from the AC and the ABS kicks on at the very end of a stop. Like, let's see if it'll do it. Yeah, right there, the very end, like 2 miles an hour down to 0, it kicks in. Other than that, this car is a champion. Oh, there's a little squeal. But I'm not afraid of a little squeal. The AC is nice and cold, all you could ask for. This is a perfect summer car, or winter, or anything. I think the rattling in the back is just the spare tire is loose. Other than that, there's not really any rattles. We got that one minor ABS issue. The all-wheel drive and the snow tires on this dirt grip so good. Let's see how she donuts. Oh, we have window. For a second, the window didn't go up, but then as soon as I turned on the camera, it did. We'll take it. Oh, we got a flashing check engine light. All right, well, I guess we better see what the check engine light is. So if you don't have one of these VPeak OBD2 readers, you should definitely get one. There's a link down in the description. You just plug it into the OBD2 port and then download a free app called Carista, and it will tell you what your check engine light means. They're super cheap. I think it was like 20 bucks or something. Oh, cylinder 3 misfire and cylinder 4 misfire. That's not good. Doesn't sound like it's misfiring, but to be honest, I'm an idiot and I don't even know what a misfire is. We'll have to end it on that bombshell and pick up next video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.